long ago, V BTS had to face unpleasant behavior from stalkers who tried to invade the idol's privacy. The stalker was discovered to be a woman in her 30s who suddenly entered the elevator with V BTS. After entering, the woman called V BTS's name and forced Kim Tae-young to sign the marriage papers. Trying to flee the scene, the perpetrator of the stalking was caught by the police and an investigation will be carried out. Until now, there is a strong tendency to think that this was just an incident caused by ordinary fans, and that it did not have a major impact. However, recently there seems to be a change in Korean society's perception. The triggering event was the stalker murder case at Sindang Station, Yeongju, Seoul, which occurred in September 2022. This is the case of a woman who was stalked for almost 3 years by a man. The woman was ultimately brutally murdered inside the train station building. The perpetrator was a male employee who had been stalking her repeatedly. Victims who experienced stalking and threats reported the incident to the police in October 2021. The man who had a grudge against him had already decided to carry out this crime. In the end, the 28-year-old woman's life was taken in a tragic way. After this incident, criticism in South Korean society focused on the police response, which seemed to have no intention of taking action against the stalking case. In fact, the police who received the victim's report did not detain the man because they deemed there was no risk of destroying evidence or running away, and acted as if they were encouraging a peaceful resolution between the two parties. The man continued to contact the woman on the pretext of resolving the problem, but the police did not actively stop him. This murder might have been prevented if the police took a more proactive approach to the investigation. Korean criminal psychology experts point out that there is a high probability that stalking will develop into a greater crime. Kim Sung-hee, a professor at the Korean National Police Academy, said that stalking can lead to premeditated revenge killings. Research has revealed that when a murder is committed against someone who is believed to be a close relative, the premeditated crime rate is 3 times higher than for ordinary murder. Professor Lee Eun-hook of Konkuk University also warned, people who have strong delusions of love will try to subjugate others with violence when they encounter a situation where they are rejected. These opinions are the reason why ARMY should not ignore the BTS incident this time. Because if you consider it an incident carried out by fans, there is great potential for it to develop into further crimes.